What's up, y'all? Hey, everybody, this is Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings on a little road tonight. So, I'm going to do another reading. Welcome if you haven't been here before. Welcome if you have. My name is Bohemia. We're going to be doing a pick a card reading, so most of you will know how this works. You can go ahead and concentrate on a pile, the letters A, B, C, D, or by the stone, rhodonite skull, lapis palm stone, a calligraphy or Egyptian jasper egg, and then we have a little amethyst slice. Isn't that gorgeous? That you can choose from. So see what you really vibe with, what connects with you, what you're feeling right now. Hopefully the cartoon is not too loud in the background there. The bees are having like a trial. So the decks that we are using is Zombie Tarot, Santa Muerte, Goddess Guidance Oracles, and the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. So this ancient X, ancient history with this X, the ever-present looming X. Are they coming back? Are they returning? Are you guys reconnecting or having to deal with each other again for good or bad, better or worse? Let's get into it. All right. Give me a little second more if you need to choose. Let's do a zoom in. I think that helps. And I have a little sea urchin spine right here to give us strength if we need to have a little bit backbone with some decisions we're making. All right, and afterwards I'll go ahead and do the collective energy as well for this reading from the subconscious decks, cards of the deck right here on the bottom. So for those of you who chose Eckhart, my crystal skull here, rhodonite, he's amazing for healing. Let's see, the Santa Muerte card is the Emperor. Now, the Zombie Tarot wanted to give 2 cards each, so we have the Three of Swords. Okay, that makes sense. We have the Ten of Hazards, the Ten of Pentacles. So there could have been issues regarding because of the family dynamics being different, balance. And Cordelia, go outside. So some of you guys, it's like, get out your head, go outside. So I feel like some of you could not balance this relationship with family dynamics and this love, this relationship. Even if it was your own children together, there was differences in how you wanted to family plan. If you wanted to have a plan, some of you were not making it to the level of long-term family and marriage. Some of you definitely had interference from family members, and it's just not working, and someone being incredibly stubborn, incredibly holding all of the weight, and could have been dealing with an Aries. I'm seeing Aries, a Libra, definitely, and I'm seeing Aries, yes, and I'm seeing Virgo here. I'm also seeing, like, it could be Taurus or Capricorn. But any sign here, they could have any of these signs in their chart. This is very much control, I think, is what led to this. So here, I am not seeing this ex really returning and coming back. It looks like they have, even if it's not stable or happy, kind of moved on to another relationship. So if you are interacting, I don't see that blossoming into a further relationship. They seem very set in their ways, this fire sign kind of ex. The heartbreak was severe and it was there. I feel like they already have their own issues with another relationship that they have, or trying to just move on from this relationship. Some of them I think definitely are like, if they have moved on and gotten married and have children, I feel like they're on the cusp of perhaps divorce or needing counseling with that particular relationship. And maybe that's why some of you are having interaction with them again, or they're kind of trying to see if they still have control here. But the energy they're bringing to you is heartbreak. And if you do have a family set up in a relationship of your own, I would not trust this person around it. So this is saying, go outside. You've been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So I take that as you being in this situation too long, in the box or energy filled in the role that they've held you in. I do not see it as being healthy or, going any place, even though long term you thought at one point that you guys, there could have been some of you had a child, or a pregnancy that was going to be that didn't, or it could be hard to see that you're not going to have a more personal parenting with this, and family with this person that you thought. But I don't see the balance there, and I don't see reciprocity coming from this person. All right. Okay, for those of you who chose lapis lazuli, that pyrite in there, or lazuli, as some people say. With the Santa Muerte one, we have, what is it, the Six of Pentacles. We have the Zombie Tarot. We have the Ace of Hazard, which is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So money issues, huh? Eight of Swords. Could definitely be an earth sign that you are dealing with, or someone who has a lot of earth in their chart. They could have a lot of Mercury, so it could be Virgo or Gemini in their chart too. Chakra card, recovery. And Isolde, undying love. The love you've shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So for you guys, this is definitely someone that you've had past lives with. The question here is if some of you are blocked though, and this incarnation it's not meant, and that's what's hard. Because you're looking, you both have a like that connection with each other, but it's not on both sides that you're willing to like physically have that relationship and plan that life in this incarnation, you know. So sometimes we have to remember that it's kind of like playing a video game. You get your avatar, you get into the game, you might have your best friend, but when it comes to playing this particular video game, you're not trying to be partners like in this game. You have someone else who's your partner in this game, and you just like to be playing with your best friend in this game. And although that's a very detached way of looking at it, that's how it is, you know, from a soul point, us coming down and experiencing different lifetimes and having different relationships dynamics. So just because we are, you know, having a soulmate that we like close to us and we like to interact with, we don't always plan like that we're going to have to marry this one or this has to be the one we're going to be with, that sort of thing. And I feel like that is, you know, for some of you, what's going on here. I do see a locked door that could be open for some of you. You know, if you're very good at manifesting, if you're very good at healing things in the past and counseling and, you know, magical workings, I see road opening here that could happen. But I do see it as needing to be a conscious decision from both, you know, especially from a spiritual level. So talking to that person's higher self and really having that blessing in spirit, and having that relationship open up. Currently, though, I don't see that this person is doing that. I do see the blockage being there. The love is there. The soul connection's there, so that's valid. If you needed that validated, but their own choices that they're choosing for their life are also valid, and I do see that as needing to be respected. And that could be the issue too. Them wanting to have that choice and be able to sow their seeds where they want, and you know, trust that this is still here, but that they can kind of experiment in the physical realm and see what they want to do. I do feel like some of them definitely have regret that this relationship is not working out and it's not, you know, it didn't flourish or go somewhere. However, I do see other options and other partners that they also had contracts with. So it's kind of, I feel like it came out, you know, it's a little one-sided. At the same time, you both are okay and you both have other plans in place and other people that you can be with that are there and available. So the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're not living out of anxiety and fear and stuck and trying to force them and force yourself. The love is there and it's beautiful. So if you feel like it's worth it and there's been, you know, hasn't been too much trauma and hurt this life, and I do see some of them might have had an engagement fall through, or you might have had an engagement fall through maybe with this person. You know, there is energy to go ahead and try again. I think that there could be very much love between you guys. I don't feel like there is a lot of harm, you know, wanting to harm that is there. I do feel like that there is just this fear and blockage, like something just energetically blocking the situation. So some of you could be, now for a select few, there was something energetically maybe because of kind of karmic energies that hadn't been overcome or things of that nature that kind of interfered in the situation. So you have to analyze and see, okay, you know, with you having gone your separate ways and chosen different things, is it worth unearthing, you know, what you have built with other people or other situations in order to come and have to work on this wall? Because there is a wall there, there is blockage there before you get to this love and this openness, and you have to see if that's worth it to you to try to chisel that out, or if you found that key that can unlock that energy. All right, but there is some beautiful love that is on both sides of the fence. I think whatever choices and decisions have been made out of free will, current relationship or current life wise. All right, for those of you who chose the calligraphy jasper or the Egyptian jasper here, ancient X, let's see, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Eight of Hazards, which is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. We have the Fool. We have the Service. And we have Kali reverse, endings and beginnings. So right there, I'm seeing it's not over. It's not over. It's not done. I see someone wanting to come back, but I see it being a lot of work. So I feel like when it ended, it was very much everyone very defensive, no one wanting to lose, like, trying to see who won, that kind of thing. And it's just like it was not working. It just was not working. And you might have felt like someone left too fast. Either you left too fast or they left too fast. So there's a lot of healing that needs to happen. One of you could have had, medical stuff going on, or someone in your family that was, ill. There could have been some kind of transition, a death or a birth. That happened during this breakup, and you might feel like, can you get over the fact that this person wasn't there when this was occurring, and is it too much to try to fix and heal and take care of, and there's that chip on the shoulder of wanting to be the one who is kind of in control and who wins and has your defenses up, and not the one who's kind of cut down and loses the situation. I do see this person wanting to come back. I'm seeing Virgo energy, I'm seeing Leo energy, Aquarius, Aries energy, all possible, Scorpio possible, and even Sag. So quite a variety of signs. Variety of people will be watching eventually. So here we have Kali reversed though. Kali is, she doesn't play. Like if she says it's not time yet for something to end, it doesn't end. And so with her being reversed, like, it's not over yet. It's definitely not over. So upright, it would say the old must be released so that the new can enter. And I didn't even read this reversed on purpose, but it flew out dramatically on the floor and like was reversed. And I was like, wow, that seems significant. And then when I picked it up, it was Kali, and I was like, oh, definitely. Because when she says it's not time yet to end, it's not time yet to end. So I feel like, there is some, even if it's coming back for apologies and kind of, healing this whole picture of like when something's at the end, coming and making sure nothing's left unsaid and mending fences and apologizing. I feel like, this person kind of needs to come and apologize. And part of you has been left very devastated, like very much. I feel like you want to transform and move on. But part of you, it's like some of you have even given up on like your health. Like you're just letting yourself go. It's you're not moving on, whereas the other person is very much moving on, or vice versa. This can go both ways in these general readings. So I feel like this person will be coming back at some time, but you have to see how you like that. This person might be coming back with, looking better, pep in their steps, have spent money on themselves, taking care of themselves, all of this kind of thing. Like, is that, after all you've been in more to be had, I feel like at least for apology's sake, and for at least for apology's sake, and at least for just kind of making amends before it officially is like done. This energy being here does say it's going to end at some point, or at least like if it were to continue, it would be nothing like it has been before. So I don't feel like this person is in a very reliable place. I feel like they have people guiding them, and their own conscience isn't very trustworthy. They've done work, but not the work between you guys in a situation, more just like they went and got themselves fancy, try to live a little fly, do what they want, be free. Whereas you, like, it's almost like, yeah, it's like you've aged, or you've, run your health down from the situation. So I really caution jumping in fast with them. They might come back and jump in quick, or act like nothing happened and just want to be like, oh yeah, so how are you doing? Da, 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 da. And you're like, yeah, remember how I was really sick when you left me, or and I had health issues and you disappeared, or remember how I was having a baby, or remember, whatever, my grandma was having a hard time, whatever that is, or remember there was bills left to be paid and you just left me high and dry. So there definitely was kind of abrupt, just splitting, I feel, that happened. And this person doesn't want to really remember that or pay attention to that at all. So take all that information into consideration. I do feel them coming back around, this ancient ex, and you'll have to see, but it's good that you have Kali here watching out for you. All right. For those of you who chose D, which is this beautiful amethyst, little slice here. Let's see. The Hermit reversed. Could be Virgo energy, definitely someone coming back. The Queen of Cups. The Three of Cups. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You guys are not done yet. Impatience. And the High Priestess. So forget, why are you guys watching? You already know. There's definitely Pisces or Cancer energy here. There's definitely some Virgo energy here. I almost said Capricorn for some reason, so it could be Capricorn as well. Yes, those of you who chose D or the amethyst, it's almost like, why did you even have to ask? You know, some of you haven't even been broken up that long, but you already feel like, oh, my ancient ex, and like, you know, being dramatic. There's a lot of connection here. Whoever was trying to stonewall, especially if they were earth sign, they're wanting to come out of being single. And if they were pouting around and like, oh, you know, fine, let's have time apart, you know, I feel like you're still very open to this person, or they're very open to you, and reconnecting in this relationship. I think that there was maybe impatience could have been what kind of ruined it. Maybe, you know, you guys were just like, you need to pay attention to me and I need you now. And, you know, so there could be this rushed energy that originally kind of disturbed things, or literally rushing to the altar here, or wanting to just progress things got in the way, or wanting to get this person nailed down before a third party came in, that kind of thing. But I see beautiful energy here between you. So I feel if you were to open up and connect with them, that it would be good and you will be right back on the same path. You have Dana here, the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So you might need to kind of counsel this person, remind them how good you guys are together, and, you know, everything you have ahead of you. And I think that they're kind of miserable whenever they're away from you, and they really, even if they're putting on the airs, if they're a Taurus moon or whatever, this is, you know, they're very much not enjoying themselves being separate from you, and you guys kind of belong together. So that's awesome for those of you who chose amethyst and D. Now I will go ahead and see the collective energies that were on the bottom of all the decks for everybody here. We have the World reversed. We have the Nine of Cups. We have Gratitude, which is beautiful. And we have how funny how that then we have Diana. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So, a good portion of you still have the ability to reconnect with this person. We have the World reversed, so things aren't done yet. You know, everything's not set in stone. The world hasn't ended yet. You can still find your bunker buddy as the world burns, so to speak. So, don't be too discouraged. We have the Nine of Cups, which is the wishing card. This is coming from a lot of self-love, though, is how this Nine of Cups gets fulfilled. You know, they're going on their own journey, they're finding their own rejuvenation, and we have gratitude here for all the blessings you had. Even if, you know, this cards together can show with here, you know, pregnancy, or if it's a project or just your life that you've gone carrying on, trying to recreate, carry that with a lot of gratitude and love, and just like being very just luxe with yourself. And that's really going to help you to hone in and see what you want exactly from this person. You know, just wanting a person in general isn't necessarily the best when reconnecting. You want to know exactly what you want from them and how you want that, and be able to say what you want to give into that relationship, so things can be clear and it can reconnect in a good way. And a lot of you have a way to connect with someone from the past, or even someone new, who has qualities that you liked from someone in the past, but is in a better way moving forward. So I feel overall you guys are going to feel very good at where it lands with these exes. And really, you're going to feel more empowered, like it's your decision from what you're wanting, how you're feeling, and what you know is the best for you. So go ahead and leave a comment if, you know, that resonated, how that feels. And if you have any ideas for the pick a card readings that you'd like to see me do, I love doing these. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.